Hey everybody, Ben Frederickson here alongside Jeff Gordon talking Blues hockey at stltoday.com. Gordo, the panic button. I know it's early, but folks are reaching for it. I'm trying to calm them down, give this offense some time. 3 losses in a row. The Blues have scored 3 games in these 3 goals in these games, no more than 2. This is not good, Gordo, and we knew that might take some time. David Perron is gone. You've got some guys hurt, but this is concerning.
Yeah, 5-on-5, they just haven't been very good. They've actually scored some power play goals despite David Perron's absence, but man, they're just getting pinned in their own zone. They're giving up too many rushes. Now they're starting to, the dreaded starting to press issue has arisen where guys are holding onto the puck too long. They're the dreaded squeezing the stick while pondering their shot and then missing their shot. Pinching in when they shouldn't pinch in, leading to those big breakouts the other way, a 3-on-1 going the other way in Nashville. I mean, it's just sort of steamrolling, and it can steamroll quickly on a team. You've got 2 key guys missing up front, Brandon Saad and Pavel Buchnevich. You went into the season without Marco Scandella and Scott Prunovich on the blue line. You already had no safety net there. Really no help in the minor leagues at this point. You've plugged in your forward spots with some guys off the street. So, yeah, Bedford is a time to panic. We're getting there's time to be concerned because this Western Division, you're going to see some surprising teams rise up and push for playoff spots.
Okay, now let's give people some reasons to be calm. Jordan Kyrou is a good player. The contract that he was given this offseason is not should not have been shredded. I mean, give this guy a chance to kind of get in the flow of the season. The Blues had an awkward start. You know, they didn't play forever. They're playing a bunch of games on the road to begin. They were kind of at this wonky start to their schedule. Maybe that could be a factor in it. Gordo, it's also just going to take time. You lose David Perron, who's a key part of this team. David Perron is exactly the kind of guy, Gordo, who would have snapped a streak like this. He would have gone out and had a 3-goal game, and everybody would have felt better about themselves. They need somebody else to be that guy, whether it's Vladimir Tarasenko, whether it's Ryan O'Reilly, whether it's one of the young guys. So I do think you try to give them a benefit of the doubt with some time and figuring out how to do this without a key player like Perron. Maybe I'm being too optimistic here. The longer they go with scoring 2 or no goals in a game, it's going to make my optimism look pretty silly.
Yeah, I do like, Robert Thomas took a huge step last year and he's shouldered that responsibility well coming into this year with his contract. It's just not always that easy for a guy to jump up from 14, 15 minutes to playing 19, 20 minutes and playing in more situations, getting more responsibility. Robert Thomas has frankly made it look easy after a really bad year. He came back with a great one, and even he's really looking solid so far this year. So you're right. Let's give Jordan Kyrou some time. I think the Chief likes his work ethic. The kid's competitive. He's got talent. He's just having to make the adjustment. He's a target out there. He's a primary player. He's the focal point of the other team scouting report. It's an adjustment. Now, another good note, and this is hugely positive. It gets overlooked because the way things have gone here lately, but Jordan Binnington has continued to play very well in goal. Yeah. And even Thomas Greiss has been fine. He's just had 2 really bad, he got stuck out there in some really tough situations with 40 shots against the Blues. But Binnington's got some of that old swagger back. And I think he can give the team some confidence. He's got the ability to steal a game. This team's got a couple of home games coming up. It's got to win a game. It's preferably 2, get the footing back. And then that should help some of these, particularly a guy like Kyrou, catch his breath and just get back to normal.
2 of the biggest questions entering this season, could Jordan Binnington kind of steady? Could he play level and keep it there? So far, so good. Could the offense look like it didn't miss David Perron? So far, not so good. We'll see if the Blues can pick this up offensively because they're going to be without some key parts of that group for a while, and the games aren't going to stop coming. So keep it locked at stltoday.com for all of your Blues coverage. Jim Thomas, Tom Timmerman, Jeff Gordon, myself, Benjamin Hockman, we're all covering the Blues, and we'll be ramping up that coverage as they get some more home games, and we can be at some more games in person, not just the guys on the road. So keep it locked at STL Today for all of your Blues news, and we'll talk to you next time.